banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Burrow out of the shotgun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Kiss is made in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Henry. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work...
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made by Chase Brown. Escapes the defender. Looks through and breaks away. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trim the lead to 1.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He's got room to roam. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Brought in. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's going to have this down to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Handoff headed right to Henry. Cuts his way through a tackle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens tie here in the first. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Stout all set to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, 180. Wait, hot. Hot. 11, MT, take. 11, Thomas. Hot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to push one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-point game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals tie things up at 14.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They give right side to Henry. Now he's past the 25. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Great Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
First and goal.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know, the single-season rushing touchdown record is 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard
line. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-14 our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll
11,
have it
11,
third
11.
and 3.
11, 11, 12, 12, 12.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Working quickly here.
11, 90. 11, 90. 11, 90. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Fourth down, Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Stout all set to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow to the air now. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On first down, here's Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I'm fine, ready? Let's get set. Hey, can. 12.
From the red zone on first. That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Here we go. Stop.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot,
On one, ready?
give your quarterback a chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced back to his right. He takes it himself. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running once more with Henry. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Changing it up here, Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bengals get to him and take him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. but they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Can. Start. 11. 11. Start.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
11. Here we go. Start.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180. 11. And 12. Start.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals jump some lead off before the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, in this exclusive club.
31, Bengals 20. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't the pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back now, pressure coming. Fights off the pressure. On the move, hit it right. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, it's because you get out of one guy's arms.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you dumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Bengals 48-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And we do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Stout all set to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Wide 80. 11. 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Gun. 11 empty. Right 80. Right hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Right 80. 11 Thomas. 12.
Trying for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Henry running to the left. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Into Henry on the inside handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jackson now on 3rd. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. As the open man downfield. Jukes away from one. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Kurt, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Gotta go.
Offense to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
180.
two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
38. Bengals 26. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball. And you can't get around them.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Turning to Henry on third. And he only gets a couple yards there, well short. It's fourth down.
The tackle by the Patriots player. 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a gain of 10. And staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. This is the end of the third quarter. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead.
At the 23-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down. A give to Henry. And he gets this forward to the 19. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Keeps it moving. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens go up by 19.
45. Bengals 26.
Stout all set to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Shoves him on. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Right 80.
Throwing is Burrow. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Take.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's likely on the quick slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. Down the sideline to the 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow now on 1st down. This one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That one's caught along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On 1, ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Dot.
To throw again. It's Burrow. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. They run it with King Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Now a run with Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Side. 11 MT. 12. Side.
Burrow on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
One, ready?
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
11, Thomas. What? 11. Side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's third down instead.
Let's get set. Side.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
First down.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Has room down the left sideline at the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
52. Bengals 26.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
11.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
He was
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 30-yard line.
Right 80. 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
Right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it the 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
They're
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. You know, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
All right, partner.